I had awareness of gay, queer people, and I knew that not everybody was against them, but I knew that most people were.
But it was kind of a normal upbringing.
Growing up was kind of, oof.
Growing up was pretty normal. The only thing that was off was that I knew that I was different in some way. I mean, I think that's a word that everyone really says, but I definitely knew that there was something off about me.
I was 17 when I came out. Actually, I remember the day. I came out March 23rd, 2009.
I did not realize anything until I moved away for college. How stereotypical is that?
I was 16 when I came out. I didn't really come out, per se. I was thrown out the closet.
I honestly don't think I was ever in. I always thought I was a girl, even though I wasn't.
When I came out to my friends at school, it was more or less the same reaction. It was more like, it's about time. Why not sooner, We all kind of knew. They were all supportive, really.
Most of my friends didn't care, but some of my friends did care. They're just like, oh, that's cool. But they weren't mad about it, so most of my friends were really supportive.
My mom, however, I came out to her and she stopped talking to me for about a month straight.
My mom had seen some pictures I have taken of me with my girlfriend at that time. She saw it, she freaked out.
She stopped talking to me because she felt like it was her fault. She felt like it was something that she did, like she had caused it. And she was blaming herself because the divorce made this happen and because I didn't grow up with a father, that's why.
My parents, like I said, Latino, so they're very, very traditional in that culture. And I was raised Catholic. When I went to college, they became born-again Christian and they're Pentecostal. And so they reacted very, very poorly. From that point on, we've had a very strained relationship.
And so she came back to me, and she came back after that month, and she was like, look, for the first couple of weeks, I was suicidal, and I wanted to kill myself because I felt like I had screwed up your life. And then she was like, but then I realized that you're the same Brian that put on magic shows when I was 5 and would just dance around the room to Disney songs that we had on the CD. And she accepted me, and ever since then she's been totally supportive.
I was bullied for a long time for being who I was.
My freshman year of high school, I was bullied a lot.
Mostly it was the administration of my school that bullied me.
I went through this really long phase of depression.
My assistant principal was one of the worst.
People would corner me in the locker room, and people ripped my locker apart and broke in and stole everything.
I would visit her office with other students for moral support to report bullying, and she would say that anyone who didn't want to be bullied should try harder to blend in.
I think my brother and I were targeted for many reasons, but I think that helped me grow stronger as a person and really know who I was.
I was really upset all the time, and I just didn't care about life.
I was a case that required a serious rock bottom before I came to the fork in the road, to either give up completely or take charge and make a new life. I understand better than ever who I really am, what my priorities are, where I want to go, and what I want in my life. But my first step was to believe that it was going to get better. I realized more and more how much power I could have in creating my own future.
I would always tell myself, when I was a kid, I'm oh, it's going to get better. It's not the end of the world.
I think life is grand because I think I've always stayed true to who I am as a human being, and I think that's the most important part, no matter who you are. And that's, I think, what I've realized growing up.
Things are different now because I'm in college, because people are more supportive, and Full Sail is very diverse and has lots of people. So
I work for Full Sail University. My title here is Director of Professional Development. I work with our students on developing themselves more professionally through their journey at Full Sail. Diversity at Full Sail is a very big thing. What's wonderful about this place is that no matter if you come in a pinstripe suit, or you come in with many piercings or many tattoos, or where you're coming from, that diversity, whether it's your sexual orientation, whether it's how you carry yourself, how you present yourself, what you call yourself, how you dress, it's all celebrated as who you are.
I find Full Sail to be a very safe place. As for students, I definitely want to pass that feeling on, which is the reason why I'm the sponsor for the Gay Straight Alliance.
It's all worth it. Whatever you go through is really worth it.
Even in the worst situations where you don't feel that there's anything else you can do, there's still something you can do, and it does get better.
It always gets better.
It definitely gets better.
It does get better.
It does get better.
It does get better. Everything gets better. I mean, in the immediate time when something's happening, you feel like it's the end of the world and everything is crashing down, but storm clouds always pass, things always get better.
If you find yourself needing help, please call the Trevor Project at 866-4U-TREVOR. That's a chance for you to speak to somebody who can help you.